Hi, good morning everyone. Happy to reach you all through this YouTube medium. I'm really excited. Actually, I've been carrying quite a bit of experience over the years in my academic pursuits and in my going through my professional courses, my college, and all that. And I believe it would be worthwhile for me to share all my experience to you directly in the form of sharing my own experience and also in the form of telling you my thoughts so that which will be of great help to you in shaping up your career. My videos through this YouTube are going to primarily address the requirements of those who are always seeking knowledge. Okay, knowledge is an ocean, knowledge is power. There is no end to gaining knowledge. I learn every day. But whatever you learn, unless you share with others who basically would like to hear from you, no, it's not of use. That's my point of view. And keeping it in mind, I thought it would be a worthy exercise to reach you all through this medium, YouTube channel. Subscribe to YouTube channel and I'll be posting quite a few interesting videos to you, primarily on the subjects of motivation, inspiration, knowledge, and all my experiences which would be of great help to you. Okay, I am sure on looking at this video, every single video can make a slight change to you positively, and even if it impacts as I say, if 100 people see the video and if it impacts 10 or 15 or 20 or all the 100, I will be the happiest person. So the objective here is to reach you and also to make you understand what is that I have gained over the years, and so that I can give it to you in a platter and you can all enjoy that and try to implement it to the extent possible as it may be suiting you. So this is not going to be like so preaching. This is going to be primarily in the form of knowledge sharing, in the form of experience sharing. So wisdom helps, and how wisdom helps you is something which I have experienced over the years, and this will help you also in going through this whenever you have some time. So make it a point to go through the videos as and when I post it, and I seek your fullest support in making this effective. The more it reaches, the more effective it becomes, and I wish you pass on the message to all your friends and relatives, and it will be of great help to each one of your friends and relatives. Today, just a thought: perseverance. And one thing which has made me ponder that what makes a person different from others, what makes a person succeed, is I have understood in life as perseverance. Perseverance, as you all are aware, is the ability to continuously focus and put the hard work on a goal and until you reach that goal. So many times what happens is, in the pursuit of goal, we tend to find it little tiring, and at times we try to give up, at times we try to think of alternatives. And one thing is, don't ever give up your efforts, and whatever you have been doing, continue to do it. And the results, some people get it early, the results some people get a little later, but I am pretty sure that each one of you are going to get positive results out of the quality of perseverance. So the perseverance comes in the form of, for a student, continuous preparation. See what happens many a time I find being in coaching for almost 15-20 years, and overall almost 30 years or so in this coaching area, I find students are expecting results much faster than they would normally get. So results cannot get faster. You need to have the perseverance, where the underlying the virtue what you need to basically bring in yourself is the patience, the ability to be patient enough that you continue to strive hard towards your goal, and once you reach your goal, and you continue to put in your efforts in the right direction. So perseverance is definitely going to give you the results. I have worked in industry, I have gone through my professional courses, and I have observed many people have pointed out to me that one of the strongest quality I possess is perseverance, and that is really something which people have identified in me, and they have shared their feedback that yes, Venkat, you have been persevering very hard on your goals. So I wish that all of you put in this continuous efforts in achieving your goal, and since there are no shortcuts to achieving goals, we need to go through the way in which it calls for and continue to strive for it. For example, let us say today I am studying for 6 hours, and every day consistently I need to study for 6 hours. How do I do that? You have to make up your mind. See, everything is working on your mind, I am telling you. If you make up your mind that yes, you have indeed to go for it, and your mind then will never stop even if you stop physically. It never allow you to rest, it will never allow you to relax. If you tell instructions clearly to your mind, hey, come on, I need to study for minimum 6 hours a day, and gradually I need to increase it to 8 hours, gradually I need to go to 10 hours a day. I am telling you today, my dear students and all, that once you tell your mind, and your mind will become powerful, and it will ensure that you spend that 6 hours to 8 hours or 10 hours on a daily basis. And when this becomes a sustained effort, a continued effort, and you do it for weeks and months and all that, then becomes a perseverance. And once it becomes a perseverance, it becomes a habit. When your perseverance becomes a habit, this habit is with you through your life. I'm telling you, in whatever you do, whether you study, you go for a job, or whatever you do. One thing I can conclusively tell you, that our mind plays a key role in what we do. So the way you tune it, it is going to help you. So very important is how to tune ourselves. Perseverance is one such area where you tune your mind. I have to go for it. I need to put in my efforts. I need to sustain my efforts. Without sustenance and continuance of my efforts, I will not get the desired results. Don't deviate. Don't deviate. Deviation is easy. So I go on a task, I find it difficult, then I deviate from it. When I deviate from it, it becomes difficult for me to get back. So we need to keep moving on, unless otherwise you get back a bit, and then you have to double up your efforts to again go back to the place where you are. So don't ever give up, don't ever deviate, don't ever take a back step. Move forward, or at least be there. You just sustain it for some time. Then with little more effort, little more stretching of yourself, I am sure that you will be able to move on further. Okay, you may not be able to do it continuously, but I am telling you, take a short break, take a pause. Okay, fine, this time I am not able to do it, but next time I will try it again. I will be able to do it. So don't ever go back on what you have thought of. Don't ever look back. Don't ever take a step back. Okay, you may not move forward, but be there. And I am telling you, you will have the next opportunity to move one step forward. So if you keep doing this on a sustained basis, I am assuring you that you will get the results, desired results. And it will be applicable for your studies, the way you do your day-to-day routine. When you go for a job, it will help you. Whatever you might do, you may be a sports person, you may be a student, you may be a homemaker, you may be a college teacher or a professor, a school teacher or professor. This applies to every one of us. What I did, or rather when I did something, what others perceived that I did, what others communicated to me as a feedback, is that one striking quality what I had during my school days or my working days, etc. That is what has got into me, and I'm sharing this with you. Okay, so you may all be doing it in different forms, but even a slight change in this would help you a lot in terms of bringing out the best in you. So perseverance is one thing which continue to do the efforts and strive until you reach that goal. And the goal post is not very far. The goal post is somewhere near only. And the baby steps what we take in the form of perseverance, the baby steps what we take in the form of continuous efforts would take us to the goal post. The goal post cannot be altered, the goal post cannot be changed. The goal post is going to be there, but you can alter your steps, you can keep moving forward, you can take every step forward and ensure that you are able to reach the goal post, if not today, tomorrow. Now, if you don't move and if you are just going to stand where you are, and you may not be able to reach it even tomorrow. So the perseverance will not give you the results today. Probably you might expect it today. No, maybe not. But the perseverance will definitely ensure that you take those baby steps and reach the goal post very sooner than later. And once you reach the goal post and you look back, you will imagine, you can see that you have traveled a big distance, a big mile. And you cannot imagine that you have traveled this big mile without your efforts, without your perseverance, without your hard work. So kindly make sure that without looking for results on a day-to-day basis, you continue to strive to put in your efforts and reach the goal point, and I am assuring you that you will reach it much sooner than faster. And that is going to give you lifelong success story, and that is going to give you something which you can cherish for your life. This is not a one-day affair. This is not something which goes off on one day. Your achievement, what you have achieved in your life, is going to be with you forever. So don't ever hesitate to strive for it. So I would underline that word perseverance, which makes a man different from others. Though each one of us persevere to do things, but what we persevere for is very, very important. So what we persevere for should be good for us, should be good for our growth, for our career. Once you do this, success is always with you, will always be with you. Take care. I'll catch you to the next session. Bye.